Real Housewives who sat next to Andy Cohen at their first reunion, RHOC's Shannon to RHOSLC's Monica. The Real Housewives franchise has been entertaining fans with its drama, glamour, and humor for over a decade. One of the most anticipated events of each season is the reunion, where the cast members confront each other and hash out their issues in front of host Andy Cohen. But how does Cohen decide who sits next to him at the reunion? And which housewives have earned the coveted spots over the years? According to executive producers of The Real Housewives of New York City, Andy Cohen and Lisa Shannon, the reunion seating process is a lot more complicated than it seems. They explain that they take into account several factors, such as who has the bigger story that season, who is not friendly at that moment, who will be fighting or conversing with one another across the couches, and who is more vocal or quieter. Some housewives are very concerned with where they sit at the reunion, as Cohen revealed. He also admitted that he was very nervous when he hosted his first reunion for The Real Housewives of Orange County's second season 10 years ago. He said he was pretending to be a TV host and trying to be relaxed. Since then, Cohen has hosted dozens of reunions for different cities and spin-offs of the franchise. Here is a list of the housewives who sat next to him at their first reunion, from RHOC's Shannon Beador to RHOSLC's Monica Shah. Shannon Beador, RHOC. Shannon joined the cast of RHOC in season 9 and immediately made an impression with her quirky personality and marital troubles. She sat next to Cohen at her first reunion, where she confronted her husband David's affair and her co-stars meddling. Tamra Judge, RHOC. Tamra has been a staple of RHOC since season 3 and has been involved in many feuds and friendships over the years. She sat next to Cohen at her first reunion, where she defended her relationship with Simon Barney and clashed with Gretchen Rossi. Heather Dubrow, RHOC. Heather brought some class and elegance to RHOC when she joined in season 7. She sat next to Cohen at her first reunion, where she addressed her issues with Alexis Bellino and her nickname, Fancy Pants. Emily Simpson, RHOC. Emily joined RHOC in season 13 and showed her struggles with her marriage, her weight, and her fertility. She sat next to Cohen at her first reunion, where she opened up about her miscarriages and her husband Shane's failed bar exam. Taylor Armstrong, RHOC. Taylor is a former cast member of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, who appeared as a friend of the OC ladies in season 17. She sat next to Cohen at her first reunion, where she discussed her new relationship and her past abuse by her late husband Russell. Monica Shah, RHOSLC. Monica is one of the newest additions to the Real Housewives family, joining the cast of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City in season 2. She sat next to Cohen at her first reunion, where she shared her story of being a successful entrepreneur and a single mother.